Alright, hello, welcome to Games for Gamers. I'm your host, Morbid.
And I'm M2.
Today we are playing Arkham Horror, the card game, continuing return to the Circle Undone. And today we are playing in the clutches of chaos.
Yes.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
And ring the bell.
Ding! And what kind of spoilers, buddy?
Major spoilers.
That's right. Alright. I am playing Joe Diamond, so I'll give this a little shuffle here. This is Hunch deck.
And over here I'm playing Diana Stanley. As well as Carolyn Fern on this side of the table.
Please, we are playing on easy mode too.
Yes. This is scenario 7 of 8. And we also did a side scenario earlier, so we have some extra cards.
The prologue, and what is our tarot card actually?
So we are doing, because we have a campaign reading going, we're doing the Chariot, number 7. And it is in the reversed position, so each investigator begins the game with 2 fewer cards in their opening hand and cannot draw cards during their first turn.
Damn, that's a bad one.
Yes.
And I also have Really Young, which I'm going to shuffle. And I do start off with the 4th level or 3rd level Scrapper for Rita. And I do start off with Higher Education and Charisma for Joe Diamond.
Because those are permanent cards.
Yes.
Diana has the permanent Basic Weakness Indebted, so I've only got 3 resources to start off. And Carolyn has the permanent cards Keen Eye and Charisma.
Alright.
Yes.
Draw 3 cards.
Yes. And Diana also has an additional setup where I begin each game with Dark Insight as an additional card in my opening hand.
I'm going to draw 3 more cards.
I'm gonna draw... Yeah, alright. I'm gonna draw 1 more card.
And then for Rita. She's drawn 3 cards.
Carolyn got a weakness. Carolyn got a weakness. Carolyn will get 2 cards. Okay, that's pretty nice.
Alright, so there's nothing in the Circle Undone return to for this scenario. Other than some cards that we're going to switch out.
Yes.
Because you can mix and match the sets, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. We do have the... There's nothing in the Return to campaign guide, but there's like a Return to card for this one, which does change a couple of things.
Yeah, some locations and stuff.
Yes.
Alright, let's read our story and
Alright.
see what our setup is here.
Scenario 7, In the Clutches of Chaos. Intro 1. After what you saw at the Unvisited Isle, your faith in humanity is on thin ice. You feel like a wayward spirit, wandering the streets with no destination in mind. You wish you could just return home and forget everything that has happened in the last few weeks, but you know that it's just a pipe dream. After hours of aimless meandering, you snap back to reality when you realize you have wandered into Independence Square. A soft breeze carries a trail of brittle leaves across the grass of the clearing, drawing your eyes upwards. There, sitting amidst a circle of autumn-colored leaves, sits Anna Caslow. Her eyes are closed in a deep trance, her fingers pressed against the temples of her head. Laid out on the glass in front of her is a wool blanket, and on top of that, a circle of overlapping, face-down tarot cards. You approach and take a seat in front of the fortune teller. It's only now that you realize just how sore and tired you are. Every one of your muscles aches with pain, and it takes a significant amount of effort for you not to immediately pass out. Check campaign log. If the investigators are never seen or heard from again, something happens, but we are. So otherwise, skip to intro 3. Anna opens her eyes. I was wondering when we would meet again. You wonder aloud how she could possibly know, when everything else she has predicted has come to pass. Your remark earns you a hearty chuckle from the soothsayer. That doesn't mean I know everything, my dear. She runs her fingers across the circle of cards. I suspect the past few weeks have been quite arduous for you. Are you here for more guidance? You grimace. This all began with a reading of your fortune. What makes you think another reading will make this go away? Proceed to intro 4. Before you can answer, Anna turns over the card closest to her. It depicts a furtive, hooded figure with five swords embedded in the ground around it. Others cower and flee before the victorious figure, and a maelstrom of dark clouds brew over its head. Above this image, the card reads, 5 of Swords. You may feel as though you have been defeated, but you must not give in to despair. The battle may be over, but your struggle has not yet ended. Misery catches in your throat. You want nothing more than for this nightmare to be over, but Anna's words ring true. You know it will not end unless you put an end to it yourself. A flash of light burns across the sky, followed swiftly by a resounding crack of thunder. The clouds above are not natural. Phantasmal shapes shift and churn within the mist above. If you listen closely, you can faintly hear the howls of pain and sadness drifting on the wind. It has begun, Anna utters quietly. You rise to your feet, ignoring your exhaustion, your pain, and your fear. Proceed to setup. Okay, so setup, we've got all the cards from In the Clutches of Chaos, Agents of Azahoth, and Night Gaunts. We randomly chose one of the two: Rivertown, Merchant District, French Hill, Uptown, Southside, South Church, and yeah, that's it. So, all of these 6. Yes. But we added in the new ones from the Return to, so it's 1 of the 3 of those 6. And then one of those is in play, and the rest are all gone. Check campaign log. If Annette Mason is possessed by evil, which she is, perform the following. Gather all the cards from the additional encounter sets: Music of the Damned, Annette's Coven, City of Sins, and Witchcraft. So we have all those. When constructing the act deck, use 1A Dark Knowledge, version 1, and 2A Beyond the Grave. Put Hangman's Hill, Where It All Ends, and Silver Twilight Lounge, Shrouded in Mystery, into play. Then we check the campaign log. If Carl Sanford possesses the secrets of the universe, he does not. Set the Piper of Azahoth enemy aside out of play. Choose 2 different random locations. Place 1 breach on each of those locations. But if there are 4 investigators in the game, we perform the step 3 times, choosing 3 different random locations each time. So we've already done that, so there's a bunch of breaches scattered about. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. So while you're doing that, choosing a random location. During this scenario, you will often be instructed to choose a random location. This should be done by shuffling together the 8 locations removed from the game during the setup and drawing 1 at random. So, I did that for the first set of breaches, but we could just roll a d8 if we want to. Breaches and incursions. In this scenario, doom does not accrue at the usual rate. Instead, breaches, represented by resource tokens, are placed on locations. When enough breach tokens have been placed, an incursion occurs, which adds doom to that location and causes breaches to open in connecting locations. The investigator's primary goal in this scenario should therefore be to prevent incursions from happening by removing breaches from locations. This can only be done by using the abilities on each location. Placing breaches. Breaches are primarily placed on locations via the following ability on Agenda 1A. Forced, when doom would be placed on this agenda, instead place one breach on a number of different random locations equal to one more than the number of investigators.
Damn.
However, card effects can also place breaches directly on locations. When breaches are placed on multiple different locations, they should be placed one at a time. This process can be interrupted if it causes an incursion. Resolving incursions. Incursions are primarily caused via the following ability on Agenda 1A. Forced, when a breach would be placed on a location with 3 breaches, instead resolve an incursion at that location. However, card effects can also cause an incursion to occur. To resolve an incursion on a location, first perform the following steps in order. First, remove all breaches on that location. Secondly, place one doom on that location. Finally, place one breach on each connecting location. This can chain react and cause additional incursions to occur, so beware. Once an incursion is resolved at that location, breaches from other incursions cannot be placed on that location for the remainder of the phase. Okay, and that's that.
Okay, you can read Agenda 1A.
Yes. The Chariot 7. The conquest has begun. All shall tremble before the host of chaos. Submit or perish. Forced, when doom would be placed on this agenda, instead place one breach on a number of different random locations equal to one more than the number of investigators. Forced, when a breach would be placed on a location with 3 breaches, instead resolve an incursion at that location. 7 doom threshold.
Act 1A, Dark Knowledge, Version 1. The state of the city continues to decay. Breaches in reality begin to rip through the fabric of the earth, and a faint melody of discordant pipes can be heard throughout the streets. As a fast action, remove 3 breaches from this act. Place one clue on a random location. Objective. When the investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them and advance. When this act advances, move all the breaches on it to the next act. And it's got a 12 clue threshold. How do you put breaches on this act?
Locations will allow you to move breaches from them to the act. Yes.
You want to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
We like having breaches on the act because that allows us to do cool stuff. Like, get clues.
Okay, we're starting at south side. I would have said I didn't hear you say it.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that. Each investigator begins playing south side.
Okay. If you didn't know any better, you would think Southside was a ghost town. All the residents have retreated into their homes and locked their doors. The only light you see seems to be coming from the Catholic Church to the south. 1 shroud, 0 clues. Fast action. Discard the top 3 cards in the encounter deck and move 1 breach from Southside to the current act. Choose a power treachery discarded by this effect and resolve its revelation ability if able. Alright, that's where we start.
Yes.
Okay. And where does that connect to? It looks like here. Looks like here. It looks like here. And it looks like here. And it looks like
Here.
here. So not the 2 end ones.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna have to split up.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. Okay. Alright, ready to start? I will
Yes.
flip the thing up, and it is my weakness. Place one of your clues on the location with the highest shroud and remove unsolved case from the game. I cannot do that.
So, Joe needs to try and get a clue. It doesn't activate immediately.
I have to put it into play right now?
No, you do not. It's on top of your hunch deck right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't think Joe should go first, because he needs to get a clue.
Okay.
Yes. It's because if he moves somewhere and it's got too high of a shroud, he's not going to be able to do anything.
Oh, I don't have 5 cards.
Yes.
Damn. I was like, oh, I'm good to go. I'm not good to go. What a way to get this, and then that pops up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was all ready to go with that.
Guess we could have Diana go first?
I don't care.
Sure. Start with 3 resources, and I'll play a machete. So now I have that out. And then I'm gonna move, probably I'll head up to Rivertown, because that does have 2 breaches on it. These past few weeks, the warehouses and docks of Rivertown have been swathed in gray mist, making an already quiet district even more empty and desolate. Alright, 2 shroud, 0 clues. As an action, move any number of breaches from Rivertown to the current act. Then test Intellect X, where X is 1 more than the number of breaches moved. For each point you fail by, either take 1 horror or 1 damage. Okay. So, could maybe try to do one of those, or both of them, or I could just get a resource so that way I can cancel something. Bad stuff. Total doom and breaches. Okay, reveal another token. Fewer than 3, place a breach. -2. For each point you fail by, remove a breach from the act. Okay. So, I'm at 3. I think I might as well move 1 breach. Just 1 though. As an action. And then I will test Intellect 2. And I'm at a 3 to a 2. There's a cultist. Reveal another token. If there are fewer than 3 breaches, place a breach on your location. Okay. Tablet is -2. If you fail, for each point you fail by, remove a breach from the current act. So I did fail by 1, which means I will take a horror. And that'll be gone, and there will be a breach there. So, that was a waste. And that's it for Diana. I'm worried that there isn't going to be any clues anywhere.
Well, Rita will move up here. Try that. And I'll throw out, I'll just put the courage.
Okay.
I'm going to 4 to a 1.
4 to a 2.
402. -2. I do make it. This gets put away. Nothing happens.
Yes.
What happens?
Nothing happens.
Oh. I'm gonna draw a card.
You can't draw a card because of the chariot.
I'm gonna move back. Nothing to be saying there. Where I'll move to. Can I move somewhere else?
Yes, you can go to French Hill or the Merchant District.
French Hill, one of the richest and most historical neighborhoods in Arkham. The many decaying mansions and estates of French Hill hold a lot of wealth and many more secrets. To Shroud, no clues. Move any number of breaches from French Hill to the current act, then test Will X, where X is the number of breaches moved. For each point failed by, take 1 horror. Play this.
Okay. Carolyn is gonna start by spending 4 resources. I'll get out Dr. Milan Christopher. Cool. Then, as a fast action, I'm gonna get out a magnifying glass. Excellent.
And that costs you 0?
Yes. And then for my second action, I'll move down to the South Church. The massive Romanesque building towers over the rest of Uptown, light shining from within its stained glass windows. Father Michael has made it a point to keep the church open at all hours, and despite the strange happenings throughout town. Tonight is no different. 2 Shroud, 0 clues. As an action, discard an asset you control from play. Move all breaches from South Church to the current act. As an action, resign. You hide through the night. Many fearful citizens are seated at the church's wooden pews, praying and whispering amongst themselves. Okay. So I do have 1 more action. I'm not going to get rid of anything, so I don't think there's any real point in me staying here. So I guess I could head to Uptown. No, I can't. I could head back to the south side. Sure. Might as well. Right. Or maybe I could get something out next turn that I could throw away and get rid of all the breaches. Might be a good idea. Alright, yeah, I'll get a resource then. And that'll be it for Carolyn. Yeah, kinda sucks. Joe's getting too few experience.
I will. Alright, I'm going to play an emergency cash. Can never be too prepared. We'll move here. I will do this action. 4 to a 2.
Excellent.
-2.
Excellent.
Alright, ending the investigator phase. Force. If unsolved case would be shuffled into your hush deck, added to your threat area instead for the remainder of the game. It gains force. When the game ends, Joe Diamond earns 2 fair experience points for this scenario.
Alright then.
Alright, enemy phase.
No
No enemies. Upkeep.
Upkeep. We send all the meeples. Everybody gets to draw a card.
And I got an enemy. Weakness. Hoods. Alright.
Alright then. Mythos phase. It will start by placing a breach on 5 different random locations.
God damn.
Yeah.
Get any side dice?
8-sided dice. Okay, there's an 8-sided. Alright.
How do you want to do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
Sure.
Alright.
That'll work. 1. 4. 4. 2. 5. No, that's right. In the center there.
Last one, right?
Yes. 3. Cool.
Keep that dice.
Keep it out, yep. Alright, and then we will draw in counter cards, starting with Diana Stanley. Primordial Gateway. Attached to a random location, place breaches on attached location until there are exactly 3 breaches on it. Treat the attached location as if its printed text box were blank, except for traits. As an action, test Intellect or Will 4 to close the gateway. If you succeed, discard Primordial Gateway.
Random location.
Yep. So that will go on number 5, which is South Side.
Okay, Rita. Toil and trouble is peril. Must either choose resolve the revelation ability on the topmost power treachery encounter discard pile. Resolve an incursion at your location. That's what I'm going to have to do because there is no other card in the discard pile. So what happens to the incursion?
Place, get rid of the breaches first. And then we place a doom on that location. And then we place a breach on each adjacent location.
So that would be this one, and this one. And this goes off.
Yep.
And that puts one there, 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 there.
No, not there. Not anywhere else. It's gone.
Not here?
Not there. No.
Why?
Because it says that once an incursion is resolved on a location, breaches from other incursions cannot be placed on that location for the remainder of that phase.
Oh, just that phase. That's only the second card.
Yes.
We got 2 more to go.
Caroline,
We've already got 2, dude. I'm at a 7.
Bedeviled. Put Bedeviled into play in your threat area. You cannot trigger as an action abilities on your cards. As an action, test will 3. If you succeed, discard Bedeviled. If there's an exhausted witch, you automatically succeed.
Joe, Primordial Gateway.
8.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm about ready to resign. I mean, we're already at 2 of 7.
Yep.
And we got 3 and 3 and 3 and 3.
Yep.
Should we resign?
No.
You don't think so? Alright. Oh, you need to come over and take care of this.
Yes. Dan will go first then. I'm gonna head over there. I'm gonna engage that guy. I'm gonna attack him with the machete.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh?
Oh, yeah, that's how you did the extra hand. I was gonna. Because you're not gonna be able to kill him.
No, I'm not.
Alright.
I'll throw in a knife to give me +1. So now I'm at a 5 to a 3.
Thinking I gotta be 2 up.
Yeah, I was at a 4 to a 3. Now I'm at a 5 to a 3. Fail. That's it.
So much for that plan. I was gonna take him and evade him.
Yep.
Well, I can't help you. And there's nothing I can do. If I take him and evade him, he's gonna attack me. Joe will spend 2 resources for hyper awareness, level 4. He gets 2 resources. I replenish them at the start of each round. Fast action, spend a resource from your resource pool or from hyper awareness. You get +1 intellect or +1 agility. Second action, I'm going to do this thing. I will test and I will use 1 resource from hyper awareness.
You want to do 2 of those breaches from Rivertown?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Because it'll make the test harder, but you can do 2 in an action.
What if I don't pass the test?
Then you take more damage. Alright, I guess do it that way.
Because right now I'm at a 4 to a 2.
Yeah.
I'd be at a 4 to a 3. Right? If I do another one?
Yeah. That way you have hyper awareness.
Oh, move any number.
Yes.
I see what you were saying.
So that goes there. Yes.
Why do I want more than 3 though? Alright.
Because then we can do more.
I'm doing hyper awareness.
So now you're at a 5 to a 3.
Well, I might as well do them all then.
Yes.
And I'll do 2 from hyper awareness. Nice one. I did
Excellent.
not fail. Alright, I'm going to do a fast action. Put a clue in a random location. Wait a minute, we gotta do this?
12 times, yep.
And we only got 4 turns left?
Yep. No, 4 incursions.
Yeah, we already had 2 the first turn.
That's true.
And we've already got 3 and 3 and 3.
That's true.
We're gonna do another 5? Yeah, we're never gonna make this. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Here's the clue. 3.
Oh yeah. I think that's just a case of bad luck, unfortunately.
Well, no, it's 5 breaches a turn. I mean...
No, because we drew that, you drew an incursion, it had to be an incursion because there was nothing else you could do, which triggered that to be an incursion. I think that's just bad luck.
Yeah, alright. We're just chasing ghosts here.
Well, it's not like we can get clues without chasing ghosts.
No, I know, I'm saying, but now that we gotta do this 12 times, we gotta get an action to do whatever done this thing, we gotta move to those locations, the location. This is crazy, I don't remember it being like this. Alright, whatever. That was 1, 2... I'm looking. So come over here. The commercial center of Arkham. The merchant district is usually bustling at all hours, but tonight the dockhands and sailors have vanished, leaving you with a sense of unease. Oh. I'm going Inside the dock hands and sailors have vanished, leaving you with a sense of unease. The mist over the dark waters of Miskatonic River seems to take unnatural shapes as you watch from afar. No clues? Discard the top 5, 10, or 15 cards of your deck. For every 5 cards discarded in this way, move one breach from Merchant District to the current act. Draw each weakness discarded this way. Holy God. Alright, I'm done.
Yes, you are. Wait. Yeah, you are. Alright, Carolyn. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the Primordial Gateway. Yeah.
This is insane. I really don't. This is crazy.
It really sucks, but I'm gonna need to throw in my hypnotherapy for that. So, 4, 5, 6, 7 to a 4. Zero, so I do succeed. That's gone. Cool. Second action, I'm going to spend 2. I'll play Fieldwork. Third action, I'm going to get rid of Fieldwork. Move all these onto the act. And then fast action, I'm going to get rid of these and put a clue on a random location. Do number 1. And then the Merchant District. Cool. That's it for Carolyn.
I cannot even help you, buddy. I really can't. I could evade him, but...
Then they'll hit you.
Yep. Come over here. Silver Twilight Lodge. As you approach the manor of the lodge once more, you find it dark and empty. It seems that its members are still laying low, at least for a time being. 4 shroud, 4 clues, victory 1. Action, take a horror, move 1 breach from Silver Twilight Lodge to the current act. I don't have Peter, I don't have Chair's Keepsake, I don't have nothing. At least we have a place to go.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta hope you heal me. I'm gonna do this fast action. I'll take a horror. And I'll do this one. Random location. 4.
Uptown.
So that was 1. 2. 'Close. I'm gonna help it up. I can't. There's nothing I can really do. It's not. Yeah. I guess I'll draw a card. Alright, enemy phase. Unfortunately.
For damage and a horror.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Yeah.
We had a plan.
Yeah.
But that autofill will do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, investigator phase, this gets shuffled. It was interrogate. Now keep.
Yes.
Draw a card. Oops, I put it on my hunch deck. Okay, then start of the round, I replenish hyper awareness. And 5 incursions.
Yes. 5. 5. That'll reroll because it has to be different locations.
Oh, really?
1.
Number 3. 4.
Five is a reroll. 2.
This is number 5.
Yes.
6. Alright.
Wasn't there a doom here earlier?
Right.
What happened to that? Did it flip? I think it flipped. I think that was a doom earlier.
Oh, we didn't place the clue?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to resign.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, this would be like the shortest game of Arkham I think we've ever played.
Yeah. Witness of Chaos. 4, 4, and 2. Spawn fierce breaches. Hunter. Forced after he enters a location, place a breach on that location. Victory 1. So he's gonna spawn at the Merchant District or Uptown. Or I could shuffle him back into his deck and he doesn't spawn, but I don't know if that's really a good decision. So I think I'll throw him into Uptown. Yeah.
Okay, Rita. Bedeviled.
Not gonna affect you. Carolyn.
Oh, well, eventually.
Vice and Villainy. Oh, that's not horrible. Attach Vice and Villainy to a non-permanent asset you control. Limit 1 per asset. When the encounter deck runs out of cards, discard attached asset. Force when attached asset leaves play. Test Will 3. If you fail, attach Vice and Villainy to a different non-permanent asset you control.
Okay, Joe. Centuries of Secrets. Test Will 5. Choose points you fail by. Discard a top card in the encounter deck. If it's a cursed treachery is discarded by this effect, deal 1 direct damage to your investigator and to each of your ally assets. Perhaps his mysteries are better left unknown. Alright, I have a 2. I'm going to throw out Unexpected Courage, so I'm at a 5 to a 4. X is the total amount of doom and breaches on your location.
So 1.
So that's 2 points I fell by. It is a curse.
Just take 1 damage.
We're going to take 1 damage, yeah.
Yes.
So it really doesn't matter how many times I fail by. Alright.
Cool. Diana has to go first. I gotta deal with this thing. I'm at a 4 to a 3.
Well, are we resigning?
No.
We got 2 turns. Or 2 doom and then we're finished. We're averaging 2 a turn here.
Yeah.
We've got a guy that we can't fight and a guy we can't fight. And we're both bedeviled and I got a weakness out. I don't know, buddy. 1 more round.
What is leaving gonna do us any good?
Well, resigning I think is better than being defeated. They would take trauma.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we're doing 2 around. I mean, we just can't stop this. I don't understand. We got 4 doom, 0 clues.
I don't think we should just give up, though.
All right, keep going.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill
I
this
have
guy.
no cards to play on either of my guys either.
Okay.
Or nothing that can help. There's nothing I can do to stop this. I can't help fight. I can't get rid of these. I can't do these. It's very frustrating. Okay, go on.
Yep. Photo 3.
Oh, I'm gonna flip this.
-2 failed. Again.
Failed.
Yep. +1 passed. 2 damage.
And I could take him from there.
No, it's not like I'm doing anything else.
Oh, really?
Well, what am I gonna do? I got this guy on me.
I don't know. Okay.
Alright, one more time. Zero. Succeed. He's dead.
So what's this doing? I can't do this, huh?
Nope.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Alright, well, I have nothing else to do. So I'll play a flashlight. Gives me 3 supplies. I'm going to do this. Will of 3. I have unexpected courage. About a 5 to a 3. Nice one. So that's gone. Alright, so that's 2. And then I will go, what are my options here? Here, there, oh, there. I gotta help out Joe because that dude's coming. Got no way to fight him. Let's come up here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna be helpful. One, 2, 3, 4. I'll play my detective Colts. Uses 4 ammo.
Very nice.
Spend an ammo to fight. I get +1 and deal 1 damage. You attack. Attack defeats an enemy. Move an inside event from a discard pile to the bottom of your hunt deck. I don't have any. Alright, I'll investigate. Got a 4 to a 2. Zero. 1 of 12.
So where you are?
Unless I move.
Yes.
I won't have to take him next turn. Alright. Maybe I can even do that. Test 2.
Yeah. Carolyn. I'm gonna hop up here to the south side. I'll try to get rid of the primordial gateway just once. 4, 5 to a 4.
Oh, that guy had a 6.
-1, so I do succeed, and the primordial gateway is gone. And then I think I will do this once. So first discard the top 3. There's no power treacheries, which is good, and that moves over there. I think just once is fine, so I'll then move over here.
Okay.
Yes.
Enemy phase. He hunts. Let's put him.
Out to the merchant district.
Merchant district?
Yes. Because he's gonna put a breach when he moves.
Really?
Yep.
Holy man. Alright. Oh, this goes away though. Alright, upkeep.
Yes.
Draw a card.
Nice. Nice.
Get a resource.
Alright. And then we'll do 5 breaches. Starting with number 7. That is the Silver Twilight Lodge. And then number 5 at south side. Followed by number 1, the Merchant District. Number 8, the South Church. And number 2, Rare Town. Cool.
5 breaches a turn.
Yes.
And you can't repeat. That's madness.
Dan Stanley, Demonic Piping. Surge. If Piper of Azahoth is in play, deal 1 horror to each investigator at its location and each connecting location. Otherwise, put Demonic Piping into play next to the agenda deck. If there are 3 copies of it in play, discard them and spawn the Piper of Azahoth engage with its prey. Does Surge.
Oh, Jesus.
Unless I wanted to get rid of that. Nah, it's fine. Priestess of the Coven. 2, 3, and 2. +1 fight, +1 evade for each witch enemy in the encounter discard pile.
Or none.
Are there none? No, there's 1.
Oh, because you have that. Oh, because that pile, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's fine. I don't really need to cancel that.
This is Rita. Malign. Put Malign in play in the threat area. Increase the cost of each card you play by 1. Test wheel 3. Proceed, discard Malign. As a result, the witch enemy at your location test automatically successful. Use a witch.
Carolyn. Chaos Manifest. Test will 3. Place 1 breach in X different random locations where X is the amount you failed by. This is gonna place breaches. Why don't I just get rid of that? We'll do 2 resources. We'll do Dark Insight. When an investigator location draws an encounter card of weakness, cancel all that card's effects and shuffle it back into its deck. Cool. And then I can put this face down beneath me and I can draw a card and gain a resource. Excellent.
Joe Diamond. Come initiate. Revelation. Discard the top 2 cards in the encounter deck. If this effect causes the encounter deck to run on the cards, draw the topmost hex card in the encounter discard pile. It's not going to cause it to exhaust.
No.
The hidden cults to which the witches belong, often guarded and handed down surprising secrets from older forgotten hands. Well, that really stinks. Man, we got enemies galore on here.
Yes, we do.
This is madness. Are we just rolling really bad drawing, or what is going on?
I think it's something like that.
We cannot deal
I
with the
wouldn't
breaches.
imagine that the scenario would be this difficult.
Oh, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, Joe's gonna go. I'm gonna fight the Come
No,
Initiate.
you're not. Diana's gonna go. I'm gonna fight the Priestess of the Coven. Because it'll get harder if you kill that guy.
Oh, well, okay.
Yes. Even though it's gonna be pretty difficult. But I'll do it. 4 to a 2. 4 to a 3. -2, I fail. And that's gone. Again. Carolyn's gonna throw Mind Over Matter. +1. 2 damage. One more time. I'll throw in the Twilight Blade. -2, but I do succeed this time, and it's dead. Cool, that's it for Diana Stanley.
Right, Joe going to attack this using an ammo. And a 5 to a 2. Zero. Gonna move over here. This engages me. 5 to a 4. I'm using an ammo.
Okay.
You know what, we're gonna lose anyway. I'm gonna throw out a vicious blow.
Yeah, alright. You -3.
I'm at a 4, 5, 6. I failed.
That only gives you +1 combat? It's Texas Colts?
Yep.
Damn.
And that's gone. Yeah, that's it. I'm out of actions.
Yep.
Damn, I could have done 3 damage. Instead I did nothing. Jesus. I was up by 2. Well, that. Rita, we'll move over here. Engage. And I will try to evade. I'm going to 5 to a 2. Failed. Yeah, we're just. I mean,
You got one more action.
no, I moved. Oh, because he engages.
Oh, you engaged. Right. Never mind.
Yeah.
You're out.
I just had two guys who were up by 2 and 3, and I couldn't do it.
Carolyn, I'm gonna head over here. I'm gonna do this with 2 of them. So now I'm on a 5 to a 3.
Can't believe that. That's crazy. That's so much
Plus
stuff.
1, succeed. No damage, no horror. Then I'll head over here, and then I'll do this. 3 of these. That will get rid of 1 of these, and there is a power one. So I will do Chaos Manifest. Test Spell 3, place 1 breach on X different random locations where X is the amount you failed by. You look upon the face of true chaos. Everything you've ever known, everything you've ever loved, it's all meaningless by comparison. 3 to a 3.
Oh, I used the ammo, I think.
Yeah, you did. -1, so that's 1 breach. And it will go on number 8. Cool. And then I will put a random clue on number 7.
The highest shot on the board.
So yeah.
That's amazing. And it's a victory. All right. Rest of the interface is over. Enemy phase. I get attacked for horror and damage. Upkeep. Draw a card.
What have you done? Put into play in the threat area. As an additional cost for you to parlay, you must discard a card at random from your hand.
Jesus.
Not doing any parlay.
4 weaknesses out though. 2 auto fails. Alright.
Breaches. Put 1 on number 6. That should be the French Hill. 2. Reroll. Number 3. An incursion occurs.
This is only the 3rd roll.
That's the 4th roll.
4th.
Yes.
Have to reroll.
Yes. Last one. Seven. Another incursion.
So a breach goes here.
Yes. 6. Yeah, I think we should resign.
This is effing crazy.
Yeah. If we can resign.
I mean, yeah, down here.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we are getting positively whooped.
Yeah.
I mean, alright, we still gotta survive this.
Yes.
I knew we should have went last turn.
Then, Terror Unleashed. If there are no breaches on your location, place 1 breach on your location. You must take X damage or horror, divided as you wish. X is the total amount of doom and breaches on your location. 4.
God damn, really?
Yep.
What is up with this scenario?
We'll do 3 damage and a horror.
Alright, Rito. Chaos Manifest. Test will 3. Place 1 breach on X different random locations. Yeah, nothing. No, there's nothing. 3 to a 3. Minus 1. Random location. 7. Boy, likes the lodge.
Yeah. Carolyn. Terror Unleashed. That's 3 damage or horror divided. I'll take 3 horror.
Joe. Centuries of Secrets. Test will 5. I'm at a 2.
Master.
And breaches.
So that's
So
5.
5. Put this there.
And you take a damage.
Alright. We just booking?
Yep.
Yeah, this is silly.
Get the hell out.
Yep.
You already wasted your vicious blow, so we can't kill him.
Well, I didn't waste it. I missed. I mean,
That means
nothing I could
it's
do
waste.
about it. It wasn't wasted.
Yeah, because it was used.
I didn't throw it
and
away
it
for
didn't-
nothing.
It didn't do anything. Yeah, you threw it away for nothing. Nothing happened.
Yeah, but I tried. So I didn't just throw away the card.
I mean, sure.
Problem is, I got this here.
Yeah, that's fine. You can take that.
Alright, then Rita's gonna go. 1, 2. I take 2 damage, 2 horror, and I'm resigning.
Yes.
I guess she should go last, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just know that that's the plan.
Joe, 1, 2, resign.
Carolyn, 1. Get on a guard dog. Then I'll resign. Diana, 1, 2, resign.
She'll go 1, take a damage and a horror. So that's 3. And a damage. I'll move again, take another damage. So that's a 3. And a horror. I got 1 sanity left.
Yep. Resigning does not provoke tax of opportunity.
Yep, and I'll resign.
Excellent.
And that's that. Wow.
Yeah.
That was lamer than lame.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the hell we couldn't... Look at the amount of breaches out here.
Yeah, in the third turn we got 6.
Third turn, yeah, exactly. We're getting 2 a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Average. And I don't know how we can stop it.
Yes.
And we're not even... We got... Look at this, too. We got 1 clue. We're almost all dead here.
Mhm.
Okay.
If no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated. Check campaign log. If Annette Mason is possessed by evil, proceed to resolution 3. Annette stands at the center of her circle of witches, her eyes aglow with boundless power. Above, hundreds of phantasmal shapes reach out, a web of power linking the witches and their deceased brethren. The wraiths descend, each claiming a body for themselves, manipulating it to their own ends. The witches' only show of resistance is the blood that drips from their eyes as their unwilling spell reaches its culmination. It is time, the disembodied voice of Keziah declares through Annette's lips. The primal chaos awaits. Hear us, demon sultan. Her voice rises into the night, and a breach greater than the sky itself opens. The borders of the horizon frame the empty void above. It reaches into infinity, beyond the confines of three-dimensional space. I have done as you commanded of me, she says to a being who is not present, but can hear her every word. Now reap this world of the living, and let them suffer for their mistakes. With that, the spectral figures vanish one by one, whisked away by the emptiness above. Annette and her sisters collapse to the ground unceremoniously. A thin, discordant flute warbles throughout the fabric of the world. In your campaign log, record doom draws ever closer.
We didn't do 1 point of damage on that guy either. This is like just disturbing. All that work. It took longer to set up, man.
Yeah. Each investigator earns nothing because we got no victory X value. Proceed to interlude 4. A Twist of Fate. So, let me mark off that we did In the Clutches of Chaos. Cool. Alright, I'll keep this nearby. Interlude 4. Twist of Fate. Twist of Fate 1. You stand underneath the breach, in awe of its presence. Everything the soothsayer predicted has come to pass. This is a matter of life and death, she had told you. How right she was. Beyond the cosmic ingress, the nucleus of the cosmos awaits. Now you understand what dwells on the other side, gnawing hungrily at the fabric of reality. The doom of all humanity. No, not just humanity. The doom of all life in the universe. There's a bitter taste in your mouth. Tears well in your eyes. You close your fists so hard your nails dig into your flesh. If you have to die, then die you will. But you're not going to die sitting down. In your campaign log, record the path winds before you. Next to this, record a number of tally marks based on the conditions below, then proceed to Twist of Fate 2. If you have accepted your fate, which we have, record 1 tally mark. If the investigators asked Annette for assistance, which we did not, if the investigators asked Sanford for assistance, which we did not, there are 2 or fewer mementos listed under mementos discovered, there are not. 6. If there are 3 to 5, there are not. If there are 6 mementos or more, your journey is laid bare before you. Record 2 tally marks. If an investigator has the Black Book in his or her deck, which Joe Diamond does, it contains knowledge of the land beyond ordered time and space. Record 1 tally mark. If doom draws ever closer, Azahoth's maw begins to open, record 2 tally marks. That's it, yes.
Okay. The following bullet points are added to the list of conditions. If the investigators arrested Annette.
We did not.
If Annette taught you the spells of old.
We did not.
If the investigators arrested Sanford.
Nope.
If the investigators assumed control of the Silver Twilight Lodge.
Also no.
Okay. That was that.
Okay. For almost an hour, you stare up into the empty abyss, pondering your options and your fate. A flock of faceless winged creatures circle the field where you sit. They almost move like vultures, waiting for your demise so that they can as to feast on your corpse. They draw ever nearer, and you begin to wonder if they can read the thoughts that hover on the surface of your mind. Rising to your feet, you raise your arm to call out to one of them. This may be the most foolish thing you have ever done, you think to yourself, but your instinct proves to be right. To be the right move. The creatures descend on black leathery wings, landing on the wet grass in front of you. Swallowing the very last of your doubts and fear, you climb aboard the creature. With a swift flap of its wings, it carries you off into the void, beyond the limits of space, to the domain of Azahoth. Alright, to be continued. The story continues in the final Mythos pack of the Circle Undone cycle before the Black Throne.
Well,
yes.
That was probably the worst game of Arkham Horror we ever had.
Yep.
I can't remember ever losing like that. And so fast, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's 3 here, 3 here. There's going to be another Doom.
Yep. Well, that's it then.
Yep. Alright. Hopefully we won't lose a total campaign.
Scenario.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with those tally marks.
More than 5 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Does each tally mark add a Doom onto the agenda? To start?
At 6.
You know? Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Alright, see ya.
Yep, goodbye.